Let's pop into the World of Warcraft and see where we're at. And then I think we're still in Dolinar doing stuff there. Oh wait, no, I think we're outside of Dolinar. Yeah, we're outside of Dolinar. We're in the Wellspring Hovel, okay. And we do have, we're gonna be doing Teldrassil, the Coming Dawn, which I believe is the last Moonwell. Yep, the last Moonwell. We've of course got the Learn to Ride that will happen in Darnassus. Same thing for the Reminders of Home. And then we've got Oakenscowl, which is the gargantuan tumor that we need to collect from this guy. Danalan!
Elune be with you.
Yes, we have located Oakenscowl. I knew you were more than capable of ridding the lake of that horrible beast. It is a distressing situation. Oakenscowl was once a grand leader amongst his kind, but corruption does not discriminate between the lowly and the... The size of this tumor is quite disturbing, but I must study it to learn more about the disease that upsets the Timberland population. Thank you.
Goddess, watch over you.
Let's see. Oh. In weeks past, all of those living atop Teldrassil have found their memories blurry, as if time itself seized a portion of their lives. We break from this haze to find that Fandral, Staghelm, and many of his closest followers have disappeared without a word. But in his place, Shandu Stormrage awoke from the dream and returned to his beloved Tyrande Whisperwind. And with his return came Alexstrasza and Ysera to at long last offer their blessings upon Teldrassil. Though a small corruption lingers, desperately longing to be cleansed, the bowels of Teldrassil itself seem changed. Growth has begun anew. None know what to expect next, but with Malfurion and Tyrande reunited, a new hope dawns in the Kaldorei. Hope for lasting relief from the shadow that has been cast upon our people for so long. Alright. It is good to see you. I see you have succeeded in collecting the waters of the Moonwells on behalf of Corythius Moonrange. I hope you have learned much along the way. Corythrus, excuse me. Indeed, I have spoken to Corythrus on my way here, and he has gifted me with the waters you have been gathering. They may well prove useful sooner than we'd imagined. Strangely, the growing corruption we felt is actually a good sign. Teldrassil has been burdened with this taint for a long time, and thanks to the blessing of the dragon aspects, only now is it coming to the surface in a form we might strike against. The Vengeance of Elune. As Teldrassil purges itself of the corruption that has perverted its growth for all these years, a malevolent growth has formed near the tree's edge, south of here. We have an opportunity to strike out and purge the source of the fell moss that has tainted the gnarl pine, the timberlings, and everything else. With the water you've collected from the Moonwells and renewed strength of Teldrassil herself, I can grant you great power for a short while. Put an end to this corruption. Bow of Corruption. As Malfurion tore the remains of Xavius from Teldrassil, a great weight was lifted from the dying world tree. One last remnant of Xavius remains to torment the Night Elves' people, but Elune's champion approaches to finally free the tree completely. Elune be praised! Everything I had encountered suggested this corruption to be buried deep within Teldrassil itself. I had worried we might never be able to strike at the source without killing the world tree. I am thankful I was wrong. Malfurion was the start to this great turn of fortune. Perhaps I will seek him out before I depart to the wilds again. Thank you. Thank you for everything you have done. You are sure to be a great hero someday. The waters of Teldrassil. Our tasks are done here for now. This water proved to be of great importance, but it wasn't originally meant for me. Go ahead and bring it back to Corythrus at the crossroads. I'm sure he'd like you to deliver it to its original destination.
What brings you here?
Good to see you again. I sense that Tarandella's task went smoothly with you by her side. Thank you for returning to me so swiftly. I have but one last task to ask of you. Shall we? It has been an undeniable honor to have met you. You are a testament to the nobility of your race. Go now and finish this final task. Take the waters to Tyrande Whisperwind in Darnassus.
Greetings.
How can I help you? That is very thoughtful of Neoma. For a few coins, I can arrange a quick transportation to the capital by hippogriff. Everyone in Dolinar is so proud of Sister Quinn. I'm sure she'll be pleased to receive this thoughtful gift. When you're ready to travel to Darnassus, just speak to me again, and for a few coins, you can hire a hippogriff to take you there. I'm told she enjoys the solitude of a small plaza just south of the Hippogriff Master in Darnassus. Look for her there after you arrive.
May the stars.
Oh, yeah. So let's go to Darnassus.
Good luck.
Woo! It's our first flight. It is our priestess sister.
Hello.
Oh, may I help you? Something for me? I wonder who sent it. This is wonderful! It's just the kind of thing I needed to remind me of home while I continue my studies in the Temple of the Moon. I'll try out one of the recipes tonight. I can't wait. Would you take this short note of thanks back to Naoma? You can hire a hippogriff to take you back to Dolinar. Just visit our hippogriff master, Leora, when you're ready to leave. She'll get you a ride back to Dolinar.
May the star.
Alright, let's go back to Dolinar. It will be easy to get you a flight back to Dolinar, since you already know Fidelio and Dolinar. You'll be able to fly back there without any problems. Whenever you arrive in a new town, you should remember to speak to the flight master so you can fly to and from the new location. Speak with me when you're ready to hire a hippogriff to return to Dolinar.
Illume like your.
Back from Darnassus. Sounds like she loved it. Thank you for bringing the book to her. One of these days, I intend to take her up on her invitation to visit her in Darnassus.
Good luck.
I am honored.
Right. Don't forget to buy your mount while you are here. You can buy one from our saber handler here. Priestess Alethea.
I am honored.
My wisdom is yours, as is my knowledge. What can I do for you? Patrice Lancaster, send the word. I have an urgent message for you from Stormwind. It seems that speak to Patrice. Whoa. Patrice Lancaster has asked to speak with you at the training hall in Stormwind's Old Town District. The messenger did not say what the matter concerned, but that you should travel to Stormwind with all haste. Okay.
Go in peace. Greetings.
Wait. I
And
got a
may the
storm
stars
two
dance.
crosses there. Let me just say. Let's spam that really fast.
Goddess bless you.
There are two quests here. That's a really weird glitch. Okay, so let's do the Temple of Moon and see. I have an urgent message for you from Darnassus. The message is from High Priestess Saloon, Duranda Whisperwind herself. The messenger did not say what the matter concerned, but you should travel to the Temple of the Moon in Darnassus and meet with the High Priestess at once. Okay, oh dear, that was very glitchy.
Goddess what?
Okay, so let's do the Temple of the Moon one since we're right here and we're going to be speaking to Tyrande anyway. Behold, we have Tyrande and we have Malfurion. Our Night Elf leaders.
In her light, all truths are revealed.
How fare you, young one? Ah, the blessed waters from our moon wells. You have borne witness to the spirit of the Kaldorei, then? In recent times, I've come to find the spirit offers more questions than it does answers, but such is the continuing nature of discovery that drives us in our darkest hours. I will offer you the simplest answers that I can. Malfurion has returned to me, to us, but harsh times are yet upon us. Steghelm is gone, and the world is racked with pain. Malfurion has much to mend, and he will need help. Welcome to the Temple of the Moon. I am glad you chose to answer my summons so quickly. You are a true servant of the Moon, an example to our people, and a stalwart servant of the Alliance. The Temple of the Moon and the Court of Stormwind wish to honor your achievements. We have commissioned the Royal Enchanter to create a staff for you. The materials for your staff can only be found in the cursed Shadowfang Keep in Silverpine Forest. Travel there and find the lost holy symbol of Commander Springvale, a supply of moon-touched wood, and a ghostly essence from the spirits haunting the keep.
Our foes will know our fury.
Right in.
How may I help?
You look able, and perhaps willing to help? Aberdeen has finally fallen, though many of its inhabitants departed long ago when the city first suffered the brunt of the cataclysm. Many of the more stubborn residents are yet unaccounted for, and now appears that the city may have been overrun by water elementals. My sisters need help rescuing the survivors. Please, priest, use the western tree to reach Rutheron, then speak to this person to secure a flight to Lordanel. Be swift.
Good luck, friend.
Oh, Priestess, I am to bring word that there are more survivors incoming. They are doing everything they can to sift through for the ones that are still alive. Please send any help that you can. Understood, Sentinel. Return to the beach and aid them in bringing back any that are still alive. Of course. Yeah.
Peace be with you.
Did the Sentinel send you? Thank Aloon. We need everyone we can get. It is too late for, it looks like, Laird. He didn't make it in time. The last wave of night elves from Aberdeen attempted to escape a couple hours ago. They stayed in their old home, clinging to the hope that it could be salvaged, but it seems they were finally forced out. I fear many of them won't make it, like Laird did not. Quickly, go down to the coast to the west and find any survivors that you can. We're sending sentinels and hippogriffs down, but every moment counts. We need to know which ones might make it.
Illumined like
Chunks of Azeroth. Yeah, it was earth-shattering in literal ways. Threat from the water. Some of the survivors of this last Aberdeen attack are still trying to make it up the coast to safety. We only caught word that they are coming within the last hour. I wish that we had more warning. The coastline west of us is swarming with vile spray, vicious little water elementals. We need to clear them out of it if any survivors are to have a chance of making it to Lord and all. Depart immediately and kill every elemental you see.
Goddess watch over you.
Volkor. Volkor's body lies motionless. As you begin to move away, a hand reaches out and grabs your ankle. He is alive! Volkor, I'm so glad to see that you made it. But where is Grimclaw? Oh, excuse my language. We'll worry about him later. I need to get you to safety. Thank you for your help, friend. I'll take it from here. Bauman's body looks almost peaceful, buried only slightly in the sand. Oh, there's a person over here. Gershala Night Whisper. Gershala rolls onto his side to look at you as you approach, and you see a hopeful smile creep onto his face. Gershala, Dentario will be so happy to see you alive. I'll take him back to the priestess. Thank you for your kindness. Yay for sentinels. Oop, there's a... Oh dear. As you turn Barthias' limp body over in the water, a brutal injury on his head makes it very apparent why he did not make it. I said little dark. This is World of Warcraft after all. It does do very good stories though. Oh, there's another one. Grondel Moonbreeze. Grondel reaches futilely towards you as you approach him, but his arm collapses as life slips from him. Cerulean Whiteclaw. As you approach, you hear Cerulean gasp for breath. He looks to stand a chance of rescued soon. Cerulean, you made it. I'll get him back to Lord and all. Thank you for your help, stranger. Gwyneth. The Night Elf turns to you as you approach and reaches for your hand. It is too late for me. We earned our fate with our pride. Go. Others may have made it. Save any that you can. Her grip loosens as life slips from her. I'll eat Vile Spray, so at least there's that bonus. Terranthus' eyes stare unblinkingly into the distance, betraying the sorrow of his last moments. Oh. Darn person sleeping on the beach. Yeah. Lots of them. Lots and lots of them. Okay, get onto the rock. Get onto the rock. Sheldon. A whisper escapes Sheldon's throat as you approach. Help, please. I will see to it that Sheldon is returned to safety. Thank you, hero. Maverlin. So this is what it feels like to be mortal. The rest trails off of it as Maverlin's breathing stops.
I'm honored.
Your efforts are very much appreciated since the cataclysm. Since the cataclysm, the elements have been out of control. We have little hope of taking back Aberdeen without extinguishing their presence first.
Del. Goddess bless you.
Thank you, priest. Some of them surely would not have made it without you. We'll be taking the wounded to the main building once we have them all safely back in town. Perhaps you can meet us there later?
Go in peace. I am honored.
It is good to see you. You were key in ensuring that our loved ones made it home, and I hold some hope that you may help us further. Like Laird, their wounds will be grave, every one of them battered by the coast and assaulted by the elementals. I am doing what I can, but it seems that those elementals hosted a toxin that is weakening their ability to heal. I believe I can concoct a salve, but I will need secretion from the muscles of the clams that inhabit this coast. Can you help me?
Asha Felah.
Yes. When the wounded arrive, we will be putting them up in the inn while we tend to their recovery. Please find us there when you return. Grab the quest from the gnome here. Whiz-bang crank toggle.
Greetings!
Greetings! I am helping Taneri here try to unravel what's been corrupting the wildlife in the area. I set up some machines in the field that can analyze animal parts and possible corruption agents. If you can get me some good samples, we can get to the bottom of this affliction quickly. The first machine is Buzzbox 413. I set it up on the beach just east of town. I'll need you to gather some flesh from the nearby corrupted tide crawlers and bring it to the machine so I can analyze it.
Right.
Hello, Jonathan Stotts.
Oi.
Between the boat rides and building, I'm exhausted and hungry. You know what sounds tasty? Fish. Fish sound delicious. Darkshaw is known for its grouper. If you fish me up some, I'll make it worth your time. Use your fishing skill to obtain 4 Darkshaw grouper.
We are bound by a common enemy.
Buzzbox 413 hums at you expectantly. The machine crackles loudly, and then Whizbag's static-ridden voice becomes audible. Lovely! I hope you didn't kill too many of them. We're not trying to wipe out the population. We just need to get to the source of this corruption quickly. I'm proceeding with the analysis now. The machine buzzes for a few moments before Whizbang's voice breaks through. Interesting! The source of this corruption definitely came from something external. No surprises there, but it appears that in this case they've been eating something foul. A large mammal, probably. Most likely a bear. Search the beach for a bear carcass for me. Slightly east of here would make the most sense, but on the inland side of the beach. Bring me the sample back in town. Okay.
Greetings.
Did you bring mussels from the clams? I worry that our time grows very short. This will do perfectly. Thank you so much. I suspect they will want to thank you personally should they recover, so perhaps you can stop by later on.
Go in peace.
Can I help you?
Yes, no accounting for taste. Welcome back. Did you find that bear sample I was looking for? This definitely looks like the stuff they were eating. Let me take a closer peek. There are a couple other forms of wildlife that we verified infected. It's actually good news that the crabs appear to have caught this from the bears. Hopefully that means this all stemmed from one source. We need to focus our attention on those bears now. Buzzbox 723 is near the waterfall to the east. It's going to be messy work, but it's necessary. I'll need you to bring some fresh bear guts to that Buzzbox for analysis. We'll go from there once I have the information.
You have a great day now.
Alrighty, Buzzbox 723 hums at you expectantly. Static precedes Whizbang's distorted voice. The results are coming in now. We should have some information on how the bears contracted this in just a moment. Some unintelligible speech spews forth from the machine before you make out Whizbang's voice again. Dusk rats! They've been eating the dusk rats! Those little buggers only come from one place, a cave against the cliff face to the east. Find a path up to the northeast and look for an opening under the waterfall. The dusk rats there are either getting into something nasty or someone's intentionally spreading some agent through them. In either case, just bring me back several samples of the stuff. Okay. Oh, hey, look!
Greetings.
He's the tree tender. I rushed here as soon as I heard the news from Whizbang. I know who's behind this mess now. Zen Foulhoof, whom we saw on Teldrassil. He came over from Teldrassil after he was chased out for performing perverse magics. The kinds of corruption he employs are not welcome among my people, and it seems he has taken it a step further this time, perhaps some form of revenge. Zen's been given too many chances. It's time we remove this threat to all that is natural. Kill Zen and his minions, and then find me back in Lordaeron. Patience and virtue only go so far. Some lines must never be crossed, and Zen has crossed several of them.
Illuminate your path.
Okay, this is actually like the perfect spot to just stop here for the moment.